Yeah, waiting for the punchline.
Bill has a weird sense of humor.
We've noticed. We still love him. If anyone comes to me and does not hate his own father and mother, and wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, and even his own life, he cannot be my disciple. Whoever does not carry his own cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. Pretty strong words, pretty radical words, actually, and in some sense, negative approach to Jesus Christ. And people have struggled with this passage over the years. There's a parallel passage in Matthew that explains it a little bit better and says it in a more positive way. He who loves father and mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he who loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he who does not take his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. He who has found his life will lose it, and he who has lost his life for my sake will find it. Some years ago, I was at a Promise Keepers event down in Eugene at Autzen Stadium. And as we were walking in, across the street were demonstrators, and they were holding signs, and they were quoting this verse in Luke, saying these are not family values, and being rather belligerent and vocal about it. And Jesus is saying, if you love me with a lesser love than you love these folks that are related to you, then you're missing the point. For which one of you, when he wants to build the tower, does not first sit down and calculate the cost? Calculate the cost. Paul did that. And to summarize these two passages in the Gospels, Paul says, but whatever things were gained to me, those things I have counted as loss for the sake of Christ. More than that, I count all things to be lost in view of the surpassing value of knowing Christ Jesus my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and count them but rubbish, so that I may gain Christ. So that I may gain Christ. That's the cost. We count the cost because what we gain far exceeds the cost of what we lose.